our vision is to help grow Hispanic representation throughout collegiate athletics. And that's both for administrators and student athletes. And so the idea came about, I was at the Black Student Athlete Summit, which is held annually at the University of Texas, Austin. And they've been doing it for, I think, 5 or 6 years now. And I went in January of 20, brought 4 student athletes, Black student athletes with us. And they were so empowered by the event, right? Seeing themselves represented at the highest levels of athletics and, with ADs and vice presidents of universities and coaches and all that, right? So I remember talking to them and just seeing how excited they were that they had to be, or that they had a chance to be a part of this. And I went back to my hotel room that first night, and I remember saying to myself, man, this is great, but does anything like this exist for people that look like me? And so I started doing some research. I couldn't find anything. And that's when I started to reach out to a bunch of different people across the industry. And each one of them has said, Ben, I love the idea. It does not currently exist. That's where it was born from, wanting to really replicate what the Black Student Athlete Summit has done. And that goes back to what I mentioned before about other groups are doing it well, right? And so now I think is our chance to do that. And so again, we want to grow representation. We want to provide professional development opportunities for administrators. We want to provide spaces for student athletes to share their own experiences. And ultimately too, I think we want to build towards a conference similar to the Black Student Athlete Summit, hopefully a year from now, right? Where we can bring people together for a day, day and a half, share some research, share some best practices and ways to better support the Hispanic community in terms of being student athletes.